Welcome back. The United States has raised its interest rates for the first time since 2018. The move, of course, designed as part of an attempt to bring inflation under control. Joining us now, Nina Trentman, who manages the Wall Street Journal's corporate finance coverage. Nina, great to have you on the programme this morning. Not an entirely unexpected move from the Fed, then, I suspect.
Yeah, it's fair. Like, companies have been preparing for this for quite a while. They knew that this would happen at some point, given that inflation is at a 40-year high in the US and the labor market is very tight. And so companies have been preparing for this by refinancing maturing debt, by issuing new debt. And so, yeah, it wasn't really a surprise what happened today and what came through. Of course, interesting to see that the Fed signal it would increase rates from here on another 6 times this year and end at roughly 2% at the end of the year, and then end up at 2.75%, which of course is basically a level unseen since 2008, because since then we've been operating in this very low interest rate environment.
The Fed appears to believe that the US economy is strong enough to weather the storm, to be able to cope with this rate hike. I mean, is that your assessment?
At the moment, it looks as if, but I think the question is very much also, how do they get this right in terms of the messaging, and how do they also get this right in terms of each and every individual hike? Of course, this is a difficult situation for the Fed, because last year it wasn't caught off guard, but it was sort of for a long time saying that inflation was transitory and it would actually just go away by itself. And of course, now it's not doing that. So the Fed has been trying to sort of get the markets to anticipate more increases and to prepare for that, what might be happening. Of course, there's uncertainty factors like the Russian war on Ukraine, which is impacting the global outlook for the economy. And so depending on how that goes, of course, they might also have to adjust their schedule depending on how the larger global impact is, which is difficult to see at this point, given that, we have a large amount of sanctions in place, and Ukrainian exports are limited and impacted, for example, for wheat and other products. So that's, of course, a factor that the Fed will be watching, plus then things like labor costs in the US, unemployment rates versus hiring rates, and then also things like consumer price inflation and other factors.
Nina, really appreciate your time, especially at this ungodly hour. Nina Trentman from the Wall Street Journal. Thank you.
Thank you.